What a load of shit.
We were talking earlier about stuff we watched during lockdown. I watched Friday Night Dinner for the first time during lockdown. I've watched the whole season through twice.
Already?
During lockdown, yeah. And it's already in probably my top 5 UK comedies. Like it's mad how it's rare I find myself like bent over laughing at a comedy show. But Friday Night Dinner might be the first. It's the first I've had where I've watched it for the first time, and it's caught me. Like, there's been little jokes.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people like don't realise how funny it is.
Yeah.
So you've probably gone into
I put it off for ages purely because
you've probably gone into it thinking.
I thought it was going to essentially be In Between as part 2.
I mean, there is like with Simon Bird.
There's a character
guy who plays Will. He does play a very similar character, and then his brother is very similar to Simon in the In-Betweeners. But it's not. It's like there are similarities, but it's still a whole. I feel the guy who played. What's his name? The guy who plays Will? Simon Bird. Yeah, Simon Bird. I always forget his name. I feel he's a bit more kind of boisterous, a bit more sort of like. Not as nervous about life. He has the authority that he doesn't have.
I feel that's it. But yeah, when I didn't watch it for ages because I thought it was going to be just a remake of the In-Between. But just when I was watching it, the first episode, just the whole layout of stuff. The thing about it is that makes it
Jackie.
Good. Hello, Jackie. Like we'll talk about Jim in a bit because I could talk about him for hours. He's one of the funniest like standalone characters. But I found right from the off just the way they layered stories, which you don't really see much in a lot of UK comedy now. It tends to be quite like, this is the joke, haha. Whereas with this, they'll run 2 or 3 plot lines that all twist and turn and culminate at the end of the story. Peep Show do it as well, but they do it quite subtly. There'll be 2 or 3 lines, and they'll all. This is like 3 major plot lines.
Also, like Peep Show recurs. In like 2 years' time.
Yeah, there'll be bits that like kind of come back.
Yeah,
but in Friday Night Dinner, like I found, and it's a thing with a lot of good comedy shows. Everything from kind of like, even stuff like My Family, like long running series. They tend to series. Sorry, I apologise. But I find most of them tend to have quite a good combination of themes going on. There's more than one story going. Even if it's different characters having different stories. Like My Family is a good example because you'd have every character. But
I think just from a writing perspective, you don't need to be too one-dimensional.
No, of course. You want to have like different jokes you can crack in different areas.
Yeah.
But then when they all intertwine, which is what Friday Night Dinner do very well. The only two comedy series I found recently that I've watched and I've laughed out loud at are Plebs and Friday Night Dinner.
I've tried with Plebs.
Does it not connect with you? I think I don't know the name of the guy because he's in White Van Man as well.
I haven't seen that.
He's just him as a character. What is it about it that doesn't really connect with you?
I've watched it and I just thought. No, it's just for some. I was rolling my eyes and sighing.
Really?
Yeah, and that's my reaction to small talk. So yeah, that's how.
You see, Grumio for me is one of the Grumio's on par with Jim.
I think Jim is. I get how the characters are similar, but Jim is like.
No, they're different because one is authoritative, the other one isn't. Authoritative.
Jim is just one of the more pathetic people you'll ever see.
Yeah.
In any.
And the thing is, every TV show, every comedy needs an idiot. Like every classic comedy has an idiot.
I think Friday Night Dinner has 2.
Which is the dad.
Yeah, he is one of the funniest people.
He is very underrated as well.
So
also,
funny,
the mum. She is a very undersung UK actress. It has to be. Like, she's been in so many things. She's in Black Books as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
I only recall ever seeing her in Friday Night Dinner.
She's in Black Books, which is another
but also,
top
her
tier
character's
series.
Quite thick as well.
Yeah, she doesn't catch things.
Kind of, yeah. Whereas Martin just does dumb shit.
Yeah.
Jim is just a nuisance.
Yeah.
And then she's just a bit...
The kids seem to be the only 2 that actually have any...
But they act like dicks.
Yeah.
So everyone's sort of an idiot.
Everyone's a bit dysfunctional.
Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
the beauty of it,
that's what makes it. The thing is, it's similar to My Family in that kind of way. Everyone's it's really similar to My Family as a layout because you've got in My Family you've got Janie, who's like the the kind of post-teen, going out all the time, like living almost like wanting to live a kind of like high life kind of thing. In you've got Michael, who's almost like the nerd to an extent, and you've got Nick, who's the idiot.
Yeah,
like they're the original three. Abby comes into it and kind of replaces Nick as the idiot in like the structure. But then you've got Ben and Susan, and Ben's very much like meant to be the sane one, but he's got like a lot. He always ends up in like the wrong place, wrong time sort of thing. And then you've got Susan, who is obviously Zoe Wanamaker's like great. And she's just like always being very OTT with everything. So it's like the combination of everything is what makes it good. It's definitely because there's no real. I wouldn't say apart from Jim, who's not a lead. He's a side character. Yeah. There isn't a standout lead character. Like you wouldn't look at any of them and go, he's
the main
person. So it's the fact they all kind of intertwine.
Yeah, but I think everyone has their own favourite character from that show. So
I mean, it's got to be Jim.
Oh, that's my main character, and that's my. Whereas I would say.
I think Simon Bird's the main character.
Yeah, but is it like I feel like the dad, like most of the stories
come from the dad.
Exactly. So he sort of plants the seed for disaster in every episode. So I feel like he might not actually be the main character, but all the stories start from him.
No, I mean the episode where he's got the cheese in the toilet. Just the whole idea, how it got there, or the fox,
or even the fox,
the fox in the freezer. The fox is in the freezer. I'm going to stuff it, and the whole episode is them slowly moving this slowly thawing fox around. Like it's like disaster comedy at like I mean we can get on to Jim. He possibly is. I need to do randoms as well. We still need to do teams. We still have games to play.